Matt Gaetz is still against all odds out there doing stuff. He's not the AG, but he still does have a phone, and he was flying somewhere recently and apparently was texting his mother, and the person sitting behind him violated his privacy a little bit and took some photos, actually some video of his phone so that we could see his messages. Now, there's nothing classified here or whatever, but it was noteworthy what they were talking about, and in some ways a little bit sad. So we're not gonna show you the full video, but we are gonna show you a shot from it so that you can see this apparently is true. And first of all, he has the largest font I've ever seen on his text messages, almost as if he wanted someone to leak a photo of it. But you can see there his mom say, "How many times do you want to hit the wall?" Which, ouch, mom, Jesus. But he says, "I'm a happily married man with a son on the way, 2 penthouse condos, a 1-to-1 real estate asset to debt ratio," which is definitely how you talk to your mom, "and 500K in my bank account, cash. I guess I'll keep hitting it till I die." Which is strange. So first of all, I'm not like an investment guru or whatever, but I think that you should diversify your portfolio a little bit. If you got $500,000 just sitting in your bank account, like, have you heard of the stock market? Or maybe they took the money out of the stock market because he knows Donald Trump is chaos for the stock market. So maybe this is actually revealing something about what he thinks about Donald Trump's economic policy. But they apparently were engaged in a disagreement about the Iran strikes. Matt Gaetz apparently didn't want us to go to war with Iran, I guess. So I guess I'm agreeing with Matt Gaetz, at least on that. And Gaetz's mom at one point says, "He's trying to keep us safe. That's his job. MAGA will turn on you. You will lose viewership. Your days in Congress are over. Practice of law? Let's not mess up the media gig. The president has been a very good friend to you. He hates betrayal. Be smart, not stubborn." And by the way, it is really sad when you take a principled position against war and your mother believes that's you betraying Donald Trump. Dear God, we were saying in our meeting earlier, I think Matt Gaetz and Jesse Waters should swap moms. I think both of them would be much happier if they were to do that. And Gaetz responds, "I'm trying to guide him, not criticize him, but I've never been freer to share my views and I'll continue to do so. I think about the people who cheered the Iraq war because they liked Bush. Those people have blood on their hands." And I agree with him there. And his mom isn't having that. And that is just really sad, actually. All the stuff about the money and everything is super weird to send to your mom. I don't like anything about that. But yeah, it's sad that his mom is like telling him to stop having principled positions, I guess. What do you think?
Yeah, when you put the headline out there that you have this conversation with mom, I just would have assumed that she'd be the good one in this, the leader in this. But instead it's her son, okay, with the waxy hair. He's the one who's presumably having some principled thoughts here. It's super weird, it's super awkward, and it's super interesting. By the way, I have that big font. I used to be able to see, I can't see, okay? I mean, if I could make it bigger, I could. It's like the biggest font. And when I'm on an airplane, I think I need that protector thing. So when someone's kind of looking over there, they can't read what I'm doing. And now I've got to have it. So yeah, I sympathize with him to a point. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I should increase my font size. I am getting that eye pain thing as I get older. But anyway, so I'm gonna end just by saying, I think he did it on purpose. I do think.
Oh,
come on, why is he listing all of his assets or whatever? Like, you could not have put together a more, "I hope that a media outlet picks this up" than "I'm happily married. I have blah 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 blah" to your mom. Like, it's a, as you know, exposition dump that would get cut in the second draft of any movie or book. And it's big, and it's like, "I'm being principled and I'm free now." Like, there's nothing there that he wouldn't want people to see. I mean, look, there's a little bit of fear maybe that MAGA wouldn't like that he's criticizing Trump, but, and by the way, he tweeted about this and he's not that mad. He's kind of joking about it. I think he held up his phone for a person to record. And the next time I go on a plane, I'm gonna do the exact same thing.
No, you're almost there. I think it's definitely plausible that this is a plan. But the person who put it out there has to be the person who's in on it. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't know what bonehead's going to be behind you and who's going to carry out the plan that you want. You don't know that.
That's
so
true.
I'm telling you, come on, they would have talked about other stuff. There's not a negative word. So I think you're probably right. But the person, my opinion, don't sue me, don't come after TYT. I'm guessing that they would have to. You can't leave that to chance. Come on, he wants to be relevant. He wants it out there.
Maybe he holds that up on every plane he goes on.
Hoping it
every
gets
bus.
picked up. Oh, it could be.
Yeah.
It could be.